10 serious crypto scams you must avoid in 2025. Welcome back to Cryptogains. I really hope this video is educational for you and can help you on your journey. You see the market's going up, more money's coming in, people are going to make massive gains. I'm sure you're someone that's going to make massive gains, but with that comes the risk of being caught up in a scam. These are the most advanced scams of 2025 in crypto. Please pay attention to this video so you do not lose your funds. This is educational purposes only. The first crypto potential scam that you could face is a Twitter or an X scam. What do I mean? So on X, we find people making posts that are trying to fish people so you can click on links, so you can basically put your information in and then they can wipe your wallets clean. The easiest way right now to get scammed, it probably is on Twitter for clicking the wrong link. You're having scam projects that are being made. They're verifying themselves to look legit and they can come across as really legit. And all it takes is one click to give them access to your wallets, and that's it, gone. You lose the whole lot. So be cautious when you're using x.com, just to make sure that you're not getting involved in these scams. One thing you can do if you ever want to confirm something to be true by something like a project, go over to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, search for the project, click on Twitter from crypto.com coinmarketcap.com or CoinGecko, even crypto.com actually, yeah, they're legit as well. And just make sure that you're clicking on the right Twitter that's provided by these particular websites, so it directs you straight to the official website of the project that you're interested in, right? And even then you still must remain cautious of people, scammers adding extra posts onto their posts, because that happens often. The second scam you must be aware of is Google Meets. Some bigger influencers recently in crypto got hacked and scammed. House Crypto was one of them. Big up to you, bro. I hope you managed to sort your situation out. I mean, I know it's going to be hard to get back with this, but this is becoming one of the most apparent scams. And it's not just Google Meets, it's Zoom. It's anything that you can use to talk to these scammers through a web link. So what they do is they basically send you a web link to click on whilst you're in the conversation. And it probably looks so legit. It probably looks like a normal Google Meets link that you click on, but not realizing you are giving them access to your device. So all of a sudden, they can now go through all of your information. They can find any web wallets, hot wallets that you have, which highly recommend you go to ledger.com, grab yourself a Ledger Nano and protect your crypto. If it's one thing I'm very sure of, is there's going to be a lot of people that lose millions through crypto scams, all because they don't have a Ledger Nano just to protect your investment. Grab yourself a Ledger Nano S. This is not affiliate. I might have an affiliate link. I haven't used it in years, the affiliate links, but I'm just saying, as helpful as I can be, Ledger Nano S Plus is probably the best one, cheap and cheerful. You can store all of your crypto on it. It's less likely for you to get scammed if you had something like this. But this Google Meets is becoming a massive issue because, and then they look to be targeting, influencers and people like that. But it could happen to you as well. Be careful with the links that you click on, and when you're talking to these people, maybe consider hosting the link first. Say to them you will send them the link so they can join you as a host, because if you're the host, there's no deception that can really happen, really, unless they send you a message with an additional link for you to click on. Now, these links could come in many forms. They could look like a genuine Google Meets link. You could already be in the conversation with them and they send you an additional link that you click. Maybe it looks like your screen's gone funny or your mic's gone funny. Maybe it might look like your video's gone funny. And then you click this link because it apparently will help your mic get better and fixed or updated. Don't fall for any of that, because it's just all a scam. And once you give them access to your laptop, they can then take all of your funds and wipe it clean, especially if you have a hot wallet. Another thing I recommend is, if you are going to speak to someone on Google Meets and they refuse to accept you as the host and they want to give you a link, use a side phone, a phone that has no cryptocurrency connected to it at all. Just a side phone. Go spend $70 on a cheap Samsung Galaxy aioz 5 or whatever it's called, I can't remember, AO5S. Get a cheap phone, which is just for the meetings. So you can talk to them through your new phone. This has no crypto connected to it. It's just for the meets. And if they try to do something, it's not going to affect your main holdings. This is really important, this one here, because many people are getting hit with this, right? Scam number 3 is Telegram. You see many people acting as influencers because they might have their own private VIP groups, helpers like the support teams of different projects. This is where many people tend to get scammed because you think you're talking to someone, maybe me, and you're not, because you're basically dealing with a scammer. They may say to you, I can give you a discount on my VIP groups, or they may say to you, I'm the help support team. What is it your problem is? Let me help you. Maybe you're someone that's already got caught up in a scam and you're worried because you feel like you're going to lose the rest of your crypto. So you've come onto Telegram for help, and then someone has randomly messaged you telling you they can help you because they're part of the support team. Just avoid it completely. It's likely a scam and you're likely to lose the rest of your crypto. I highly recommend you do not DM anyone in Telegram if you do not know this person. Make sure you know the people that you're talking to when you DM them in Telegram. Otherwise, ignore all of the DMs that you get. Just stick to the main group and talk to the people in the group. Never ever DM anyone on here unless you trust them. The next scam that most people should be aware of is wallet drainers. This is number 4. Let me just check this. Twitter was 1. Google Meets was 2. Telegram was 3. Wallet drainers is 4. This is the worst kind of scam that you can have, because once you give them access to your wallet, maybe a hot wallet like your Phantom wallet or something like that, and more or less of the time it happens on Phantom hot wallets or MetaMask hot wallets. What's the difference? Well, like I said, a Ledger Nano is a cold wallet storage where it's away from the internet. You need to press buttons to approve transactions. Whereas a hot wallet can just be something like your Phantom wallet that you just load up and you've got money sitting there. And if you don't have it protected on a Ledger Nano and it's just sitting in your hot wallet, from the moment that you give them access, they can drain every single wallet that you possibly have that's connected to this wallet. Because, Phantom gives you a bunch of different wallets you can add, and you can add as many as you like, but they will all get drained. So the way to avoid this, and most of these drainers come from, again, websites, Twitter pages, where is it? No, going off. Things like what you find on x.com, things that people send you links on Telegram. They can come in many shapes and forms, wallet drainers. Websites that you click on, you give them access, you approve the access for them to come and drain your wallet. Just send all of your tokens to them, and it happens so damn fast and you can lose everything. So to avoid this, you kind of want to make sure that you're taking your time when you're, doing your transactions. When you do a transaction with Phantom or your MetaMask, make sure you look on screen to see what it is that you're approving. It should show you what you're about to do. It should tell you you're going to swap USDT for this token, or some Solana for this token. If it says on your MetaMask or your Phantom wallet that you are about to approve all of your tokens and you could potentially lose all of your thingy, you're approving them to have access to all of your wallet, then, think twice, maybe don't. The 5th one, that is honeypots. You mainly see honeypots on DEX Screener, DEX tools, things like this. This is where you come onto these sort of decentralized exchanges and you try to have a play about with these tokens and you rush to buy them. More of the times you come on something like this, you click a coin, you like it, you want to buy it, so you hover over to Jupiter Exchange and then you buy the token. Not really doing your research, you're rushing to buy a coin because someone's told you it could do well, or you found it roughly somewhere really quick, because you can look at this on the trend in 5 hours. You can come onto new pairs and stuff and see what new pairs have been launched. You see, a lot of these could be honeypots. Honeypots is when you can put money into a token, but you cannot sell it. You can't get it out. Thus being called a honeypot. You're stuck. You can't sell it. And I've been caught up in these in the past. I'm sure many of you have had to avoid it. Or simply look at the DEX screen and stuff. Usually show you like a rough audit here on the right hand side. You can see here, right? It says security details, and it shows you here if something is likely to be a honeypot. You see here, this I says information on it being a honeypot. It says no. So you can check on DEX screener for things like this. Look, honeypot.is shows issues. It says there's a buy tax, but it does say here, honeypot, no. You see on the top right side. Next up, we have airdrop scams. This is probably one of the most worldwide known scams in the crypto space that you should really avoid. They claim to give you an airdrop of a token that's going to be launching. And a lot of the times you see in Telegram groups. And I highly recommend people avoid this. I don't usually like people sharing it in my groups, which is why I've made they get soft banned or likely a permanent ban if they share airdrops in the group, because that's the easiest way for new people to come in and get scammed, especially if you're new to this space. So I always say to people, avoid airdrops completely. If you're gonna go for airdrops because you're excited to get in early on a project, again, go to CoinGecko, go to CoinMarketCap, look for the project itself, find the official Twitter from the CoinGecko website, and then see if the official Twitter of that project is talking about an airdrop. If it's not, it's likely a scam and you could lose all your money, or you could send people money through these airdrops as well, because they say, send me this and then we'll airdrop you X amount. You could lose some money from it. Be careful of it. The next one is this one right here, fake tokens. Now, I've seen this quite recently in the last few months when investing in crypto. So what is fake tokens? Well, take a look at my wallet address right here. I have some real tokens right here. For example, Kaiko, JuliaOS, and you can see that I've got some money in them. For me, I know that these are the real ones because I've done my, I go onto CoinGecko, I get the official contract address and I buy them. These are the official ones. But what happens is when you buy a coin is scammers make fake versions of the same coin. They make it look near enough the same. Maybe the letters are slightly twisted around, or they've used it slightly. Maybe instead of an I for Kaiko, they put an L, but because it's similar. But they slightly change it, or it looks near enough the same, and you think that you've got more money in a coin. Another thing to mention is people could send you fake tokens. You could be sitting there and one day wake up and you've got 30,000 looking at you. It's likely a scam. If you did not pay for it, do not try to sell it or do anything with that token. You are giving them access to wipe your wallet clean. Because what happens is they want you to sell it so you can approve a transaction and then they can wipe you clean. Or most part, get you caught up into a honeypot. So let me show you examples of fake versions. If I click on manage tokens, so I can see here the ones that are turned on are the official ones. These are the coins that I hold. So look, Kaiko and JuliaOS, if I scroll down, you will start to see ones that are not turned on that I've hidden from being scam fake tokens. There's another one here that says JuliaOS. There's another one that says Kaiko. Notice the eye in Kaiko has a weird looking sort of round, sort of curved eye in it. And let's come down a bit more. You can see there's another JuliaOS right here, you see? So these are replicas of the original coin that people are trying to scam you by. Maybe you're rushing to buy it and you see it in your thing, so you just click on that to buy more of it, or it pops up in Jupiter Exchange because you haven't hidden them yet. If you're experiencing this right now, and you're clicking on your Phantom wallet and you see a ton of different coins that aren't the original one, well, first off, you can go to CoinGecko to find the contract address of the one that you have. You can click on the one that you have, you can click on more, and then you can view it on the soul scan to see if the contract address matches the one on CoinGecko. That way you know you've got the legitimate one. And then all of the others, you can just find them and do what I did. For example, if you want to hide any of these coins, you can click on it, click on more, and then you just say report it as scam, and then eventually it just hides it for you automatically. I won't report this one because I know it's the legitimate one. And yeah, so that's that, fake tokens. The next one to look out for is this one right here. Oh, crypto ad scams. This was so bad that it got reported on BBC. And what happens is you see adverts on YouTube with someone known, like a known face, which, by the way, it's not them. The scammer could be using AI, or they could have taken an old a video recording of someone that's made a live stream, made a copy of it and saved it to their laptop and then uploaded it. So that it's like you're watching a brand new live stream and you think it's them, but it's not, because they've just pre-recorded it. And then what they do is they put this next to it. Now, I do not recommend anyone look, whatever you're seeing here, don't do anything. Just, this is, again, educational to try and make you aware of what not to do. But they do things like this. You send 0.1 Bitcoin, we'll send you 0.2. It's basically saying, you send us this and we'll give you double the amount. Do not fall for this scam. It's one of the most known scams. You're likely going to see it on adverts that pop up on YouTube whilst, watching your favorite influencer. This is a very, worldwide popular one, and I do not want people to fall for this. Please be careful with it. Last one to avoid is right here, fake crypto exchanges I've seen this happen so many times to people. You join a fake website because someone's telling you that they can help you invest in crypto, and they actually control the site. They can manipulate the token's price. They can just tap on their computer and tap a few digits and change it, and you feel like you're actually on an exchange. And what they do is they tell you that your value has gone up in whatever coin you've invested in, but in order for you to sell the token, you have to put more money in. And this is where they lure you into spending thousands and thousands and thousands, and you simply cannot sell it because you cannot take it off the exchange, because the exchange doesn't exist. I highly recommend that you go onto Google and search crypto regulated exchanges. Some of the popular ones that I can tell you off the top of my head: MEXC. Right, I can grab them up real quick. These are ones that I consider to be safe. You've got MEXC, if it loads. You've got Gate.io, which I would consider to be safe if it loads. You've got Binance. You've got Coinbase. You've got BitGet. Actually, the easiest way to see where you can invest in crypto would be to go onto CoinGecko. This shows you a list of pretty much all of the popular cryptocurrencies that exist in the crypto space. Let's just scroll down to a random one. You can click on it, and then there should be a markets tab that show you the regulated proper exchanges where you can buy this crypto coin. So for example, Bitensa, click on markets, and here you have it. Look, Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, BitGet, Binance. And if you wanted to go directly to this website to buy it, right here where it shows the pairs, see where it says pair? You can literally click on a pair and it takes you straight to it, log in, sign up, and then buy the token. Be careful of where you look, and be careful of people that try to get you to invest in crypto. If someone's telling you to put your money on a certain exchange, do further research into it. Do not get fooled with the scams. Many people are losing money because they're throwing money into exchanges that do not exist. And then these guys are manipulating the price and telling you in order for you to get money out, you have to spend more. That's not how crypto works. That's not how investing works. You should freely be able to sell it whenever you like. Make sure you keep control of your funds. Do not pull it onto random exchanges. Guys, that was this. I hope it was helpful to you. If it was, drop the like, give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Become a patron if this was helpful. I'm showing them all the time different things in crypto, and when to sell, how to make money. Cryptos that I'm investing in that I think can do well. I think AI is a hot narrative that can make people a lot of money. Same with memes. Check it out. My link's in the info section to my Patreon, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.